Well, how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? Well, slap my ass, baby. How the heck are you? So, anyways, I found this mixed pack today. As much as I hate buying AB InBev acquired beer, sometimes my curiosity just gets the best of me. So I found this Goose Island pack, approved for resale. It says employee only pack with the employee marked out in red. When people find out. We work for Goose Island Beer. The first question we get asked is... I almost improv there, but decided to let it go. Do you get free beer? Let's get the record straight. Yes, we do get free beer. It is super awesome. So in the interest of boosting public spirits, we thought we'd share the top picks of our employees. So anyway, this pack comes with the Fulton Street Blend, which is what I'm having right now. It's our coffee blonde, 5.5, 30 IBUs. The oatmeal stout, the alt beer, and the Koi Wolf. Actually, I've had the alt beer and the Koi Wolf earlier today, and I actually like them both. So let's have the coffee, shall we? Let's do this. Let's kick this pig, man. Anyways. Well, the aromas are... This is going to shock you when I tell you what the aromas are. The aromas are that of a blonde ale with coffee. Can be, right? I shit you not. You wouldn't shit me, would you, Tom? No, man. I shoot you straight. Like the old Carlin line, a little boy following a bird lifting his tail feathers. You wouldn't shit me, would you? Anyway. Yeah, that's what it smells like. Can be, right? Hey, guess what it tastes like? Anyways, yeah. Oh, mercy. Flavor, aroma, Belgian golden ale. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with the beer. I think it is what it is. I think it's a coffee blonde. I just don't care for the style. Can I just say that? I just don't care for the style. I haven't had one of them that really... I remember having this a couple years ago thinking it wasn't bad, but I couldn't quite get a handle on it. But I want to have it now after having some others over the past couple of years. I just don't dig it. Now, I don't think any others are better than this one. Don't get me wrong. I just think the style doesn't work for me. I mean, if you put coffee or chocolate in a stout or a porter, it works because those beers will impart some of those notes or flavors anyway. So all you're doing is enhancing flavors that already exist. When you drop coffee and or chocolate, it's just coffee, by the way, but when you drop coffee or chocolate in a blonde ale, you're putting something in there that really just doesn't belong, in my opinion. And here's how I'll make a... Here's what I'll liken that to. How about that? I mean, I like mole. I mean, it's a deep, rich red sauce with chocolate. I like a mole sauce. I do. But I wouldn't attempt to make mole out of a green sauce. I mean, some things should be left the hell alone. The problem is the coffee flavors are nice, the blonde flavors are nice, but together, to me, it feels disjointed. They just don't work. However, in all fairness to Goose Island and this beer, I don't feel that this one is any more disjointed than any others that I've had in the style. I think if you like this style, you're going to like this beer because I think it's done well for what it is. I just don't care for the style. I think it's a pseudo style that just shouldn't exist. Some things are just a natural, man. You know, you don't want your pig fucking your chicken. You shouldn't put coffee in a blonde ale. That's just how I feel about it. It's just unnatural. Anyways, I digress. Pigs shouldn't fuck chickens. People shouldn't put coffee in blonde ale. I'm on record. Anyway, there you go. That's how I feel about it, by golly. Some things are just a natural, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, actually, the more I'm drinking this, I actually don't think it's a bad beer. It just doesn't work for me. So that's my problem with a lot of beer reviewers. If a beer doesn't work for them, they tell you it's a bad beer. I give it a 5 out of 10 because I don't like it. I don't particularly care for this, but I know it's not a 5 out of 10 if I were to give a grade because I think it's done well. I know enough about beer to know it is executed well. Just the flavor profile doesn't work for me, and I think that's the point that so many beer reviewers just miss. Just because something doesn't work for your taste buds doesn't mean it's a bad beer. If you're going to call yourself a beer reviewer, you need to know enough about beer to understand what a flaw is. If you can't do that, you shouldn't call yourself a beer reviewer. That's how I feel. Tell us how you feel, Tom. Trying to overcome my shyness, y'all. Anyways, I digress. I have had a few of these coffee blondes. We had a chocolate coffee blonde a while back, or a chocolate. Anyways, I just don't think they work. Because again, if you're doing a porter or a stout, I think adding coffee and or chocolate complements what's going on. But I think in this particular case, or the style in general, I just don't think that they work. I think one offsets the other and it just doesn't work. But that's just my personal opinion. If you like the style, like it. I think if you like the style, though, you're going to like this one. I do think this one is executed as well as any of them out there. It just doesn't work for me. There you go. That's as honest as I could possibly be. Anyway. Oh, biscuits. I mean, the finish is nice. The coffee, and for me, the coffee and the blonde ale just don't work. It just feels disjointed. They don't come together in a way, whereas in a porter or a stout, the coffee works with the chocolate, the notes of the beer. And for here, I've got a blonde ale with coffee, and I just don't dig it. So there you go. There you go. Anyways, feel like I've gone around a barn. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. I'm going to have something to get that taste out of my mouth now. I just don't like it. Tried to get my wife to give up a little pussy earlier, but that ain't going to happen because that would certainly take this taste out of my mouth. I'm going to have to come up with something else. Anyway, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. Politically incorrect as always. Beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. Cheers, y'all.